Acetaminophen is one of the most common ingredients in over-the-counter medication. It's in Tylenol and hundreds of other medicines. But Consumer Reports warns the overuse of this drug sends nearly 80,000 people a year to the ER. And it is now the leading cause of liver failure in this country. Jennifer Krause tells us more in this Consumer Matters.
Antonio Benetti has to take handfuls of medicine every day because his liver failed in 1993, and he had to have a transplant. The diagnosis, acetaminophen toxicity. It nearly killed him.
My family called in a priest and they gave me the last rites.
Benetti had been taking extra-strength Tylenol at the recommended dose for a few days for the flu. He sued and won a large judgment because of Tylenol's, quote, failure to warn of the possible dangers of mixing Tylenol with alcohol. Tylenol now has such a warning and recently voluntarily lowered its recommended maximum daily dose. How much acetaminophen is safe is not so clear, though. Recommended dosages vary widely in the over-the-counter drugs. Still, a Scottish study of more than 650 people found that repeatedly exceeding 4,000 milligrams of acetaminophen for even just a few days can cause brain, kidney, and liver problems. Consumer Reports has a caution.
Daily limits on a number of products found on drugstore shelves come close to the 4,000 milligram threshold cited in the Scottish study.
For example, the maximum daily dose of Mucinex Severe Cold contains 3,900 milligrams of acetaminophen. So do Dristan Cold and this generic arthritis medication. Consumer Reports says to be safe, take no more than 3,250 milligrams of acetaminophen per day. It's important to read labels and to avoid combining drugs so you stay below that limit. And be aware you should not take acetaminophen at all if you are a heavy drinker or have liver disease. Jennifer Krause, News Channel 5 HD.
A heavy drinker in this instance is defined as someone who regularly has 3 or more drinks a day. Keep in mind that the FDA says lower dosages of acetaminophen are just as effective as extra strength, so you can avoid taking more than you need by just sticking to regular strength.